my friends, how you doing today? I am doing well. Yes, I'm doing well. I'm doing super. I'm doing great.
You should have saved me some.
I sold one of my items. I sold an item. I sold my my moped slash scooter. Yes, yeah, listen, being out of work, you gotta sell some stuff, okay? And I figured that was something that I did not need. It's been sitting outside idle for a while now. I usually take it out for the summer, give it a little cruise, but do I look like a moped driving type guy anymore?
Born to be wild.
No, I feel like that was a risking my life type situation, and I needed to get rid of it. I need the money. I needed the money. Listen, this channel is what I got going for me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's help me out. And I even figured out how to put a tip jar or whatever it is in the bottom of my screen. So if you want it, if you feel the need, you get some spare change in your pockets, you want to tip away. Do what you gotta do. Listen, I got a comment today. Was it today? No, I read it. It wasn't today. Actually, it wasn't today. But it's been. I reread it today and I think responded. Anyway, it was resonating in my head, okay? Because I had talked about the fact that, I kind of grew up in a kind of a weird neighborhood where it was like rock music was not the thing, okay? I had a small group of friends and we were like, we were the rock guys. We were the jean jackets, leather jackets, Iron Maiden, Ozzy Osbourne, Guns N' Roses patch wearing fellas, okay? And the kids did not get along too good with us, okay? This was during my middle school years, and it was a little bit of a struggle. I was referred to as a rockhead. I don't know if you guys were back in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, whatever, 91, 90, 89, and you were introduced to Guns N' Roses, okay, or Poison, or any of those big hair bands from back in the day, White Snake or whatever, and you were like that guy, then you can relate, okay? And yeah, I have listened to rock music, metal music, and then when I got to high school, I got into even the heavier stuff. I got into the Gwar and the King Diamonds and the Judas Priests and Metallica was kind of still there around Guns N' Roses, but they weren't. I was the Injustice for All Metallica, and then once the Black Album came out, I was like full on board. I really got to tell you, Injustice for All has amazing song on it that they actually use the Wizard of Oz, the let's listen to it. I said off the top of my head, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's a thing. Yeah, it's like So you know what I'm talking about. It's if you listen to Injustice for All, the one with the little lady with the scales on it. Yeah, that lady that I know has a name, and I'm not that smart enough to know it. Yeah, but the comment is because I am also a Taylor Swift fan. Yes, I'm just gonna listen. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Yes, it's my thing. Okay, I've said this before in the past. There are certain artists or songs or different things that trigger memories. Okay, music, movies. It's all memories. This channel is all about nostalgia, all about memories, good memories, bad memories, whatever it is. There's certain things in your life that kind of just trigger memories. And, I hit a rock bottom piece of my life not too long ago. And the song All Too Well by Taylor Swift from the Red Album, the music video came on. And my wife was like, "Hey, how come you don't listen to Taylor Swift?" And I've said this story before. And I listened to that song and I was like, "Wow, this is really good." And not only that, the music video is not even a music video. It's like it's like a movie, like a short movie or whatever. It has the girl from Stranger Things in it and the guy from something that my kids knew that I did not know. But that's not even a thing. It's just the fact that I haven't listened to an album in a long time where I could listen to the first track and then go all the way to the last track and be like, this is every song was good. So the comment, oh no, that problem is there. No, I don't know what's going on. Maybe allergies. It's getting close to that time. The comment was, I'm a rocker through and through, and I gotta tell you, okay, there is heavy metal flowing through my veins, okay, but there's also pop and classical and and rap, all going through my veins, okay? And let's just say, you know, it all started with one album. All started with one album. The album was given to me by my uncle, and I listened to that album so much. It was the Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell album. And he gave me the cassette tape, and I'll tell you right now, I listened to that thing so many times, and it's like, that's an album that has every song that's great. I mean, every single song on the original Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell is great. I'm telling you right now, that has to be. If I don't know, if I was stuck on it. Here's a question for you. Here's a question. Let's interact. Let's get the comments going. If you were stuck on a desert island, okay, here we go. Ready? Open your mind. You're stuck on a desert. You've been abandoned on a desert island. Okay, and you have the means for a lifetime supply. I'm gonna throw this out there because I know that a couple of comment people are gonna be like, your batteries are gonna die, or where you gonna plug it in. Okay, you have a player with a lifetime supply of current electricity or whatever, so you can play whatever device you have for the rest of your life. Okay, just expand your mind. Okay, expand your mind, and you are allowed to bring one album to listen to for the rest of your life onto that island. What would your album be? What would that one album be that you could listen to over and over and over again? And you know when you're stuck on this island, you know when you're not getting off, and you want to listen to it forever. Okay, you want to listen to it over and over and over again. What would that album be? I got to tell you, I think I'm still gonna go with the Meatloaf Bat Out of Hell, and possibly the Taylor Swift Red album, because it happens to be one of my favorite albums now because of the lyrics. I'm starting to realize with my kids and with adults too, you know, people that I have in my life, that there are two different types of music people. There's people that listen to the lyrics, and there's people that like the tunes or the music behind it. Some people sing along. Some people rather just kind of bob their head with the music. I'm noticing with the newer groups, it's kind of just a lot of repetition, especially the rap stuff that my son keeps trying to get me to listen to. Oh, you're gonna listen to some Kanye. You're gonna listen to some Playboy Carti and stuff like that. And he puts the thing on for me. It's like tick, 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 tick. I feel like I'm at the club in the 90s or whatever, and that DJ's just playing that beat thing over and over. You know what I'm talking about? You right there. You know what I'm talking about. The tick, 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 over and over. It's like you're there for a while and people are all dancing, but in your head, I mean, I'm like, are they going to change the song? Or is this the same song? I'm not even sure. I don't even know if they stopped changing it. But here's another. Look, I'm going to open a couple of questions for you. Okay, so let's start. You're stuck on an island. You're not getting off. You got one CD or cassette tape or record or whatever it is, endless supply of electricity. What's that one album that you would listen to? But on top of that, okay, if you are a rocker and you are like or a rap fan or a rock fan or whatever it is, I want you to take yourself out of the box now. What song? Okay, now, listen, and don't tell me you don't have one, because there's one. Everybody's got one. I will tell you that no matter how metal or rock or rap or whatever I am, okay, when me and the wife are in the car and some certain songs come on the radio, if I'm alone, I'm telling you right now, there's a full-blown concert going on in that car. I'm telling you, people drive up on the side of me at the stop signs or stoplights or whatever it is, they looking over, and I'm like, I am rocking out. I get to some points where, I'll tell you right now, when I used to work and I used to leave work on a Friday, I would primal scream all the way home. But if there was a song playing that I knew, I would sing that song at the top of my lungs, like I was on stage and I had a crowd all around me just like staring at me. And I'll tell you the two songs that stick out in my head right now, like right away, that I don't know what it is, but when they come on, I can't not sing them. I can't not sing them. And the one is Wilson Phillips' Hold On. The one, hold on for one more day, you know, if it does, you could change, and hold on for one more day, make me from the chain, oh no, things will change, but you're brave. That one, someday somebody gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye, ooh, tell me, you know that one? That one, okay, that one, sorry about that, and, Nothing's Gonna Stop Me Now by Jefferson Starship / Starship. You know how they changed the name, whatever. And we have built this thing forever, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. So even if you don't know the lyrics, okay, even if you're messing up the lyrics and you're in the car, it don't matter because nobody's with you. And I'll tell you right now, there's a lot of songs that we've heard like 1,000 times that we still can't remember the lyrics, but we in the car and we got our own lyrics. Listen, if you forget them, you make them up. And it doesn't matter because you're in the car by yourself, windows are up, and you got the thing cranking, you're having a good old time. Oh yeah, those two songs. Whenever they come on the radio, especially the Wilson Phillips one. For some reason, I don't know. It's like sometimes somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Till then, baby, do you want to turn around, make you cry? Did you know you could change? You could tell me your way. If you go, hold on for one more day, things gonna change. Hold on for one more day. Yeah, that's. Hey, listen. Sorry. I'm sorry. But listen, by this time, if you're still here, thank you. I appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below. Yeah, you're stuck on a desert island. What's your favorite song? And what's your song? What's your car song? What's your car song you don't want nobody to know about? Come on, you don't want nobody to know about that you put on, okay? And it comes on the radio, and you're like. Sometimes I do one of these. You know, if somebody's in the car with me, I'll try to inner sing it. But it comes out. It comes out. But if I'm alone, forget it. We done. I got some stuff. I got a few things I want to open up here. We can open them up. We can talk about them. This one, 2 packages. Make sure I'm got the right side out here. First one I have here is from Luigi. Oh, Luigi Di Marie. Luigi Di Marie. Wait, Luigi. Wow. I didn't, Luigi D.I. Marie. I didn't think, I left my tablet on over here to shut that off. Honestly, in my head, I've never in my entire life ever met a real Luigi. I always, I thought Luigi was a made-up name from Mario Brothers. I really didn't think that. This poor guy, I'm thinking either this was like maybe some poor guy that the parents were a fan of Super Mario Brothers back in the 80s or whatever. I don't even know, but that's rough. That's rough. They're from Wesley Chapel, Florida. Listen, no offense. If your name's Luigi, and hey, all power to you, my friend. Even Mario. Actually, I used to work in a mill with a lot of Portuguese guys, and there was a lot of Marios. I worked with a lot of Marios, but I never worked with a Luigi. Never in my life I ever even met a Luigi. I've never even met a Luigi. Hey, if your name's Luigi, or if you've been watching this channel, your name's Luigi, hit the subscribe button and hit me out a comment. Hey, I'm a Luigi. That'll make me smile a little bit. All right. Oh shoot! Wow, I almost cut my leg off. That ain't good. Had the knife open. I usually have it cut and cut. I usually have it shut, and I didn't have it shut today. Disclaimer: danger. Please, I am a trained professional. Please do not try this at home. Having a problem opening it. Okay, all right, got it. All right, from Luigi. Here we go. And Luigi sent me a copy of Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga Cheek to Cheek Live. Yeah. Yeah, you want to talk about music? You want to talk about... Hey, this is ironic. Okay, hey, I did not expect this. I ordered this because I don't know what happened, but about 2 months ago, whatever, I'm at Target, and you know what's going on with Target and Walmart and everything. All that physical media stuff is just disappearing. It's dwindling away. But I'm at Target, and Lady Gaga has a new CD. Lady Gaga. And I have seen Lady Gaga live. She opened up, I believe we saw her open for Britney Spears, I think. My wife got tickets for us to go see Britney Spears. Listen, I like Britney Spears. And we went to go see Britney Spears. I believe Lady Gaga opened up before she was big. And I remember standing there with my wife and watching Lady Gaga perform and listening to her song. She did do the poker face and all other stuff like that, but she didn't have like that hit album yet. And she had all these like special effects and things going on and everything. And I'm like, wow, this girl's really trying hard. And I'm like, but I don't know if I'm gonna catch on to her music or I'm gonna like her music. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make it. It's funny. It's almost like those trailers before a movie. When you're sitting in the movie theater, you look over at your wife or your significant other or whatever, and you look over and you're like, nah, I'm not gonna watch that one. You do that whisper thing. You know, people behind you do the same thing. The trailer might be something really good, and then you're like, you're already making plans for the next movie that you're gonna go see because it's either gonna be good or you're not gonna be good or whatever. You're like, oh, what's that? The new Snow White and the 7 dwarfs, but they're not using dwarfs. No, we're not gonna. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Oh, what? Oh no, we ain't doing. Or we got the other ones like what was that, Flight Plan or whatever? I remember we saw the trailer for that one. I think Flight Risk. Oh, Mark Wahlberg. And I looked at my wife. I'm like, oh, Mark Wahlberg with a bald head. That's different and cool. I want to see that. Sounds like a good one. So yeah, the deal is I did get this used, so let me check it out. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see if the disc is intact. So yeah, I'm at Target and I see that Lady Gaga releases a new album, and it was a Target exclusive, and I cannot pass up Target exclusive. I'll tell you right now, if a new album comes out and it's a Target exclusive, I gotta pick it up because it usually has like 2 or 3 bonus tracks that you can't get on any other album, unless they have a super deluxe edition that comes from like Japan or whatever. And believe me, listen, if you watch enough of my videos with the scams and everything, kind of had it with the whole ordering stuff, overseas stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. But I couldn't pass it up, you know, and so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna, because I have all the other Lady Gaga CDs. I was like, I'm gonna buy the new Lady Gaga CD. I don't know any songs on it, but then I found out that Taylor Swift had something to do with the whole Lady Gaga CD thing as I was googling away, and it was like, I think she produced or directed or she did something with Lady Gaga on a new album where she actually made the line. And I'm like, whoa, a double header, you know what I mean? It would be nice if there was a duet. No duet. So purchasing this last Lady Gaga album triggered me buying other Lady Gaga albums. Actually, she actually released the same album, but it was autographed. And I was like, that might be worth some kind of value someday. Maybe I should grab the Lady Gaga autograph. That seems to be a new thing that all of the artists are doing nowadays. Whenever they release their new CDs or new records, they sell regular versions, but they're selling signed versions. And if you get the signed version, to me, I think that has more value. And I'll tell you right now, I mean, I don't know how you guys' money situation is. Mine be sucking, okay? We did our taxes not too long ago, and we didn't get nothing back. Matter of fact, it cost me $180 a file. I think to owe them $10,000. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Thank you so much. And on top of that, because I have a YouTube channel, I got to pay taxes on my YouTube channel, and I ain't making no money. I don't understand what the heck that is. And eBay, I got to pay taxes on my eBay store. You know, and that's another weird thing too, is like I literally sold 2 things I think this year, and that's it. And because of my purchases, they still send you some kind of like, I don't know, according to my wife, because I have this channel, this could be a tax thing or whatever, and she was trying to work something. She's like, how much do you, this was a great one, how much do you spend on physical media, you figure, per week or whatever? And I was like, now listen, either I'm gonna tell you exactly how much I spend on physical media per week or whatever, or I have spent throughout last year when I was actually working, and you might throw me out into the street, or I can give you like a roundabout a number. And I'm like, maybe about $80 a week approximately or whatever. And then I go scan down my YouTube thing, my eBay purchases or whatever, and I was like at $800 a month. That's more than $80 a week. Okay, I'm just saying, you know, paid fours, you know what I mean? But I put myself digging the hole. Yeah, back to Lady Gaga. Sorry. So as you know, as a completist and a collector, I gotta have everything. So yeah, I didn't even know that Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga were doing songs together. They have 2 albums, 2 CDs or whatever. I already purchased them. They already came in the mail. I don't like to do a lot of CD unboxings here. Listen, comment below if you want to see CD unboxings. I usually try, if I get a package in, it's a shape of a CD, I usually put it aside because I don't know if you guys are like, I think you get more excited over the movies, the talk of the movies. But hey, music's memories too. And like I said, we just started a forum. You're telling me right now what you would be listening to on your beach where you're gonna die. You know, you're commenting below. This is the last album I'm gonna listen to before I drop dead. Because listen, the boat ain't coming. You're on the island, and you got to listen to something for the rest of your life. You got 1 album. What is it? Yeah, so I had to buy this to complete the collection. I think Lady Gaga only has 2 Blu-rays. One is her live from someplace or whatever, which I already have, and this Tony Bennett one. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm probably not going to watch this. I'm probably not even going to listen to it. This is going to go with the collection, just so my collection is complete. That's about it for that. Thank you, Luigi. Okay? Thank you. And if you hang around with your brother, you tell Mario, thank you for sending me the package in a nice, timely fashion. I'll be leaving you positive feedback. Thank you very much. Next one is from Jose Hernandez. Wow. I think I worked with these people. Jose Hernandez from Velmois, Washington? Velmois. I thought Velma was a character from Scooby-Doo. Velma? All right. That was a joke that I should have just left it somewhere else. It's a copy of, all right, My Best Friend's Girl. My Best Friend's Girl, starring Dane Cook, Kate Hudson, Jason Biggs, and Alec Baldwin. Crude, lewd, rude, and very, very, very funny. 2-disc special edition. We got 2 discs here. Yeah, we got 2 discs. We also have a digital code here, which I'm not even gonna bother showing you this digital code because I'll 100% guarantee that this thing is worthless because this thing actually came out a while ago. This is a I dropped it. I'll put it back later. It's a 2-disc set. Has the unrated versions. Let me see. It's a digital copy. Yeah, so you can tell this is old. So I can't even help you here because this is the digital copy. Okay, and this right here is the disc with the unrated version. Does it give you the unrated and the regular version? I hope so. I hope so. You know how I am about that. Audio commentary disc 2. No. Unrated. Wow. Oh, no. 2 versions, unrated and rated version. We got the R-rated version with a whole bunch of stuff that I can't see because I'm going clinically blind, I think. And we have the unrated symbol over here, which means that there are definitely 2 versions. Yep, includes the unrated and theatrical version of the movie. I have this movie on DVD, okay? I can't find it. Listen. I've been watching these YouTubers, and they're like, oh, I would never sit here and brag about how many movies I have because it doesn't really matter how many movies you have. Listen, I'm not trying to brag about how many movies I have, but let's just say I have enough movies where I can lose them. Like, I have, like, they're binned up, they're crated up. But this one in particular, I don't think would be... See, I don't usually crate up a DVD unless I get the Blu-ray DVD combo or just the Blu-ray combo, whatever, a Blu-ray 4K combo, whatever it is. I usually don't bin them up yet. So I'm assuming that this is in my comedy section somewhere, but I can't... Right now, I've been waiting up most of my life, living in a hoarder's paradise. Yes, listen, I can't even see the dang wall. It's like literally movies from the floor to about this high, and the shelf goes up to the ceiling. Couldn't find it. It doesn't matter anyway because I knew that I had it on DVD because I do have that app that has all of my movies that I scanned in, and this movie was scanned in. I felt like watching it, but I was like, you know what? I might as well upgrade. I think it was like $4, $5, whatever it was. Wasn't a lot of money, and that's where I'm at right now in my collecting. I got to keep the spending low. That Lady Gaga Blu-ray, by the way, too, was also $10. $10 for that used, and I believe it was like $4, $5 for that. My Best Friend's Girl. That is not a big eBay selling hit. Okay, so I altogether $15, 2 movies. My wife ain't gonna kill me for that. And with that said, my friends, please do not forget to comment below. I want to start a little forum here because listen. Please don't sit there and tell me that I am so set on one type of music that there is not a song that comes on in the car that you don't sing to. I'll tell you right now. This as I'm sitting here, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Tell me you're not in the car with your wife or your husband or your girlfriend or whatever it is, and you're not, let me sleep on it, baby, let me sleep on it, let me sleep on it, I'll give you an answer in the morning, I want to know right now, will you love me, you love me forever, you need me, will you never leave me, will you love me? And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you later.
You should have saved me some.